Hey guys, it's Joel from All the Beaches PA Hire. I was lying in bed this morning and my buddy DJ Bright Eyes in Canada said to me, when's your next video? I've been lazy. I have been to Bali surfing. I got pretty sick. School holidays and then crazy. We're in the middle of the start of hiring season, so there's just shit going on everywhere. So apologies for my massive subscription base. But it's all good. Yeah, DJ Bright Eyes, check him out in Canada. He's doing real well over there with his weddings. We talk a lot. Today I was just thinking about wireless mics. I have lots of different wireless mics. I don't know why, I just accumulated them over the years, tried some out, some for different purposes. I'm just going to run through. I mean, it's all personal preference. I just, and price, obviously. So we have what's this? Audio Technicas. These have been a mainstay. ATWs, I think they are. The 2000 series. I can't even see. My eyesight's so bad. These we send out. It's ATW. So we send these out. I've got 3 or 4 of these to sort of outdoor events because they're pretty robust. The capsule doesn't let any sand in at the top, which is great. So as you can see on the shore, you're going to get sand through and this one doesn't. The grains don't quite fit. Sand, beach, weddings, that kind of thing. It's things you learn on the road. So these have been super reliable. UHF. I actually got them second hand. Got 3 of them second hand for $250 each, which in my opinion is pretty good when you're hiring them out for $100 a time each. So these things owe me nothing. Great products. Again, because the brand's not super well known, you can find bargains, and I'll get onto that later, which is interesting. This is another interesting wireless mic tower. These are built in Taiwan, apparently, and I was sold it by the rep from Australis on the back of it's built in Taiwan, so it's built better. This thing sounds great. It's kind of ugly. It's got this sort of weird lump here. It's kind of not as comfortable to the hand as the Shure, which is much more modern. We'll get onto that. But people like this one. The switch, because it sounds good. Switch is really loose, and I'm sort of like, it's so easy to turn on, turn off in battle. And the receiver's old school. It's got shiny plastic. It doesn't have a nice LCD screen like these, and they're not cheap. But I think you're buying Taiwanese quality, and they are good. I had a problem with the battery pack. The connection between the headphone jack input and the body pack was not good. So I personally wouldn't buy that again. I bought it to test through the supplier, but it looks old now. There's not much functionality on it, and it's people have a little bit of trouble, but it does sound good. So you just bear that in mind. If you're dry hiring, you want reliability over sound, I'm guessing, or both if you can. But this one sounds great, but wouldn't go back there. My favourite is the Shure BLX. I've just got these. Got a couple of these. Now these, I've got the SM58 capsule. I think it's a BLX 4R. And what I like about these is, it's called Shure. People are brand weird, You can get Sennheiser gear all day long, and they come in and go, "Have you got any Shure?" It's like JBL. People know JBL speakers. These bad boys, I got these from Jan's. Beautiful screen, really nicely laid out, and the great thing is they automatically connect. In the old days, the PGX series, and you had to scan the button and all that's on the phone doing with people trying to get it sorted, and it was a bit confusing. This one, turn it on, put the battery in, turn it on, boom, connects. Lovely white screen, really classy looking device, worth the money. And as I said, people like the brand Shure. It's a household name to sort of people who want to hire stuff. And that's the thing we notice. People want to hire stuff with names. Like we hire a lot of Turbo Sound stuff. No one knows who it is. They know QSC now, well, they didn't 10 years ago. They know JBL because they've always known JBL, even though I try to avoid JBL now. But these aren't cheap. These definitely aren't cheap. My favourite at the moment, which I've been selling and hiring a lot of, is the EX5. Ugly as a box of frogs. It's connected to this 57, but $200. Any mic will work. Straight in, Bosch. Straight in the back of any speaker. $200 as opposed to, obviously these are slightly different purposes. But a couple of the wedding venues I've been working with have been buying these off me, and they've been linking speakers with them. They've been using mics with them. They're actually a super versatile little product. Versatile, not. So I would always have a pack of these in your bag for that price. 200 something bucks, I think they are. Really, really liking these. And obviously we've got the ULM 300s, which I'm slowly throwing in the sea. I've got some AKGs in there. I'm a bit of a mismatch, really. But yeah, let me know what you think about wireless mics. I like Sennheiser, obviously, but again, people don't know the brand, so they don't sort of really care. Or if they do, they'll go and get Sennheisers, But it's funny, Shure is in that point where people know the name. So I'm going to focus more on that now to get to, so I've got what people expect. All good. Got a bit of barley belly. Oh, kids' school holidays. We'll be back into it. Thanks for watching, guys. Speak to you next time. All the best.